Hello, dear student friends. I am Dr. Pradeep Devahate, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry, Sri RLT College of Science, Akola. In this lecture, I am going to talk on the topic that is element of symmetry, which is prime important part of the stereochemistry. Let us discuss the elements of symmetry, which may again called as the symmetry elements. The first one, that is what is meant by the elements of symmetry. The number of planes, lines and points which gives a relationship between equal parts of molecules are called as element of symmetry, or we may call that as a symmetry elements. Lines we may call that as axis, and the points we may call as center. Again, I am going to repeat. The number of planes, lines that is the axis, and the points that is the centers, which gives relationship between equal parts of molecules, are called as elements of symmetry or symmetry elements. Symmetry elements of a given molecule tells whether the molecule is superimposable on its mirror image or not. Now, the types of elements of symmetry. There are three types of elements of symmetry. First one is plane of symmetry, second, axis of symmetry, and the third, that is the center of symmetry. Axis of symmetry is of two types. First one, simple or proper axis of symmetry, and the other is the alternating or improper axis of symmetry. Let us discuss one by one. The first, that is the plane of symmetry. This plane of symmetry is denoted by the Greek letter that is the sigma. Plane of symmetry is an imaginary plane which passes through the center of molecule and divides the molecule into two equal mirror image parts. Here some diagrammatic representations are given. In the first representation, vertical plane is the plane of symmetry. It divides the molecule into two equal mirror image parts. In second, horizontal plane divides the molecule into two equal mirror image parts, and hence it is the plane of symmetry. But if we place vertical plane, then it is not the plane of symmetry, because the plane not divides the molecule into two equal mirror image parts. Here different atoms are there on left and right hand side. On one side A is there, whereas on other side B is there. The first example is of maleic acid. Here it has vertical plane of symmetry. Next one is the 2-chloropropane. It has vertical plane of symmetry. Here plane passes through the chlorine and carbon and then through the hydrogen, which is on back side of the molecule. Next example is of mesotartaric acid. Here it has horizontal plane of symmetry. This plane divides the molecule into two equal mirror image parts. Plane of symmetry is commonly observed in chiral or asymmetric molecules. Mesotartaric acid possesses a plane of symmetry and is found to be optically inactive. Mesotartaric acid has two asymmetric carbon atoms, even though it is optically inactive, and it is because of the presence of plane of symmetry. Due to the plane of symmetry, the molecule as a whole is symmetrical and its mirror images are superimposable. Its mirror images superimposes on each other. Now see some representations which has not plane of symmetry. First one, here four different groups are attached to the central carbon, and here there is no plane of symmetry. Second one, here again there is not any vertical or horizontal plane of symmetry. Take the example of fumaric acid. Here it has not any vertical or horizontal plane of symmetry because it not get divided into two equal mirror image parts. Next is the 2-chlorobutane. In case of 2-chlorobutane, here four different groups attached to the central carbon. Again, no plane of symmetry. Now observe the D-tartaric acid, that is dextrorotatory tartaric acid. Here again there is not vertical or horizontal plane of symmetry. In all above representations, bond represented by straight line are on a plane. Bonds represented by dotted line are behind the plane or away from the observer, whereas bonds represented by flying wedge are in front of plane or towards the observer. This is about the plane of symmetry. I once again going to repeat. It is an imaginary plane which passes through the center of molecule and divides the molecule into two equal mirror image parts. It is an imaginary plane which passes through the center of molecule and divides the molecule into two equal mirror image parts. Next element of symmetry is simple or proper axis of symmetry, and it is denoted by the letters that is Cn. Simple or proper axis of symmetry is an imaginary line which passes through the center of molecule and one complete rotation of molecule about it by 360 degree shows the identical structure more than one time. Take an example of trans 1,2-dichloroethene. Trans 1,2-dichloroethene has a simple axis of symmetry that passes through the midpoint, that is the center of the molecule, and is perpendicular to the plane of molecule. The rotation of trans 1,2-dichloroethene about this vertical axis shows identical structures or arrangement of groups for two times in one complete rotation by 360 degree. So it is called as twofold axis of symmetry, that is C2. Here on rotation by 180 degree, identical structures is obtained. If we again rotate it by 180 degree, now the structure obtained is original. It means by 360 degree rotation, two identical structures are obtained, and hence this axis of rotation is nothing but the twofold axis of rotation. In case of H2O, again there is a twofold axis of symmetry. In benzene, both two-fold as well as six-fold axis of symmetry is present. Rotation of molecule about C6, that is six-fold axis, by 360 degree gives the six identical structure. After every rotation by 60 degree, identical structure is obtained. Whereas rotation of molecule about C2, that is two-fold axis of symmetry, by 360 degree gives the two identical structure. Let's take the example of methyl chloride. Methyl chloride has an axis passing through the center and chlorine atom. The rotation about it shows the identical structure for 3 times in one complete rotation. In case of methyl chloride, the vertical axis is threefold axis of symmetry. One complete rotation of molecule about it shows three identical structure. Here, after every rotation by 120 degree, identical structure is obtained. Don't confuse with the original and the identical structure. During one complete rotation of 360 degree, first and last are the original structures. Hence, we have to consider that as single structure only. Friends, I am again going to repeat this. The axis of symmetry is an imaginary line which passes through the center of molecule, and one complete rotation of molecule about it by 360 degree shows identical structures more than one time. This axis of symmetry is the simple or proper axis of symmetry, and it is denoted by the letters, that is Cn. Let us discuss the alternating or improper axis of symmetry. This alternating or improper axis of symmetry is denoted by the letters, that is Sn. Alternating axis of symmetry is an imaginary line which passes through the center of molecule, and on rotation of molecule about it by particular angle and then reflection perpendicular to the axis of rotation shows identical structure more than one time in one complete rotation of molecule about it by 360 degree. It is nothing but the alternating axis of symmetry. The simple axis of symmetry involves the rotation of molecule, but here in alternating or improper axis of symmetry, rotation of the molecule is followed by the reflection perpendicular to the axis of rotation. It means here we have to rotate the molecule by particular angle, and then we have to reflect that perpendicular to the axis of rotation. Again, take the same example of trans 1,2-dichloroethene. As I earlier explained, it has simple axis of symmetry which passes through the center of molecule. This molecule has again the alternating axis of symmetry, or we can say the improper axis of symmetry, which passes through the carbon double bond carbon. Here, the simple rotation of trans 1,2-dichloroethene by 180 degree on the molecular axis does not give identical orientation, but rotation followed by the reflection perpendicular to the axis of rotation gives identical structure. So this molecular axis is called as alternating axis of symmetry. In one complete rotation of molecule by 360 degree followed by reflections shows identical structures for two times, and so it is called as two-fold alternating axis of symmetry, that is S2. After every rotation by 180 degree followed by reflection perpendicular to the axis of rotation, identical structure is obtained. Next example is of trans 1,3-dichloro 2,4-difluoro cyclobutane. Trans 1,3-dichloro 2,4-difluoro cyclobutane. Here also there is twofold alternating axis of symmetry. After every 180 degree rotation followed by reflection perpendicular to the axis of rotation shows identical structure. In this slide, the dotted illuminated lines represents the mirror which can be used for the reflection. I am going to repeat. Alternating or the improper axis of symmetry is an imaginary line which passes through the center of molecule, and on rotation of molecule about it by particular angle and then reflection perpendicular to the axis of rotation shows identical structure more than one time in one complete rotation of molecule about it by 360 degree. The simple axis of symmetry involves the rotation of molecule, but in alternating axis of symmetry or improper axis of symmetry, rotation of molecule is always followed by the reflection perpendicular to the axis of rotation. It means here we have to rotate the molecule by particular angle and then we have to reflect that perpendicular to the axis of rotation. This alternating axis of symmetry or the improper axis of symmetry is denoted by the letter that is Sn. Now I am going to talk about the center of symmetry. This center of symmetry is denoted by the letter small I. Center of symmetry is an imaginary point which lie at the center of molecule and is equidistant from the diagonally opposite identical atoms or groups. It is an imaginary point which lie at the center of molecule and is equidistant from the diagonally opposite identical atoms or groups. Or in other words, we can say it is an imaginary point which lie at the center of molecule and any straight line drawn through it encounters the equivalent parts of molecule on either side of the center. It is an imaginary point which lie at the center of molecule and any straight line drawn through it encounters the equivalent parts of molecule on either side of the center. Here, the staggered conformation of ethane has center of symmetry, but eclipse conformation of ethane has no center of symmetry. In staggered ethane, diagonally opposite hydrogen atoms are equidistant from the center of molecule, but not in case of eclipse ethane. Because in eclipse ethane, hydrogen atoms are not present at diagonally opposite side. Now see the next example of dichloroethene. Trans 1,2-dichloroethene has center of symmetry, but cis 1,2-dichloroethene has at all no center of symmetry. Here again the reason is same. In trans form, diagonally opposite two chlorines and also two hydrogens are equidistant from center of molecule, whereas in cis form, two chlorines or two hydrogens are not present at diagonally opposite side and hence there is no question of center of symmetry. I am going to repeat about the center of symmetry. It is an imaginary point which lie at the center of molecule and is equidistant from the diagonally opposite identical atoms or groups. In other words, it is an imaginary point which lie at the center of molecule and any straight line drawn through it encounters the equivalent parts of the molecule on either side of the center. It is denoted by the letter that is small I. Friends, this is all about the various types of elements of symmetry related to the stereochemistry. Thank you. Have a good day. Stay safe at home.